Shagdog fan. Oh. Hey, welcome to Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We are live, drinking and thinking.
Live.
Before I started this, I looked on YouTube Jammer and I saw that Ronald the Riot is live also.
Awesome. I'm glad for him. We gave him that name.
Yes.
We are the beer review, the people who brought attention to Ronald.
Right.
And gave him that name. The Riot.
Yeah. The Ronald the Riot. Because that's what it looks like when it was all one word, yeah.
I know. He says it's Tyrio. I say the Riot.
Right. I say the Riot also. He's a riot. He's a hoot.
A hoot. There you go. The hoot. Oh, man, we're drinking and thinking. I'm drinking Raven Special Lager by PSA Brewery, the Raven Beer.
I'm still drinking Miller Lite. I got quite a few different. Maybe I should have started off with a strong one. I got a couple Highlanders that are kind of high ABV, a couple Black and Tan England. So, but I figure I start off light with the Miller Lite.
Hey, there's no special requirements as long as you have beer,
right?
Or liquor, but I think beer would be better for you long term.
Yeah. Liquor starts you off really good though. Like the other day, I did that. The shot of the pickleback shot.
Yeah.
And then I said, I shouldn't do a second one. And then, of course, I went ahead and did the second one. That got me started off good. And then I did then I did a couple beer reviews, yeah. But by the time I did that first beer review, I was like, yeah.
But, hey. So what is our topic?
You know what, Jammer? This one we started without a topic in mind because all I had was the previous. You won't see it now, but we did a drinking and thinking video earlier, which we recorded, so that'll be up probably this week sometime.
Well, you did mention something in that video at the very end, and I'd like to touch on it.
What is it?
That was the owl's penis.
Owl's
that Jada
penis.
Pickett Smith has.
She has a penis?
Owl's penis. I'm sorry. Alopecia.
Alopecia.
Mm-hmm. It's not a life-threatening disease. It's not like chemotherapy. I'm going to fighting cancer and I lost my hair.
Right.
I have money. I could get plugs. I could get wigs. But I decided to shave my head.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm upset with anybody who mentions that it's shaved.
Because I've never seen an alopecia where it's bald spots all over, right? Mm-hmm. It's usually a couple, maybe 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she could have gotten, what do they call them? Things they attach to her, extensions or a wig or whatever, you know?
It could have done a lot of things. She has the connections. She has the money.
She went with bald because she figured she'll try it. Because if it didn't work, if it didn't look good, I'm sure she would have wore a wig if she didn't think it.
He went with good, it because she's the man in the relationship.
Yeah, and yeah. Because I feel sorry for him, actually.
I don't feel sorry for him. He's rich, he's famous, and he chose that.
Right. But he is I think he's in an abusive relationship where he's
that he likes it.
No, well, maybe he does like it, but
he likes it, but he also doesn't.
She's controlling, I think.
He's a cuckold.
He's almost like a cuckold, yeah. I don't know if he watches or has sex with other men or anything, but
no, she just comes home packed to the gills with it,
with sperm.
It out.
To the gills. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's almost like that story about Rod Stewart. You remember this one?
No.
Rod Stewart actually got rushed to the hospital, and they pumped out like 2 gallons of dog sperm from his
What?
stomach. Yeah,
How they know it was dog sperm? They have to test it.
I don't know. Look it up. It may be a one of those what do they call those things that become a oh, golly, I can't think right now, and it's drinking and thinking time.
Explain a little bit. Maybe I'll come up with a word.
It becomes a lore of old,
Urban legend.
urban legend. Yeah,
Could
like how
be.
you picked right up on that.
As soon as you said lore, I said,
Yeah.
"Oh yes."
Yeah, nobody uses that. Urban legend. Nobody uses that phrase. You're freaking old.
Yeah, that's a good word. Though. That was a good word to explain it.
Yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, do you think that it was real, or do you think it was fake?
Rod Stewart or the slap?
The slap.
I think it was real because really, it was a weird slap.
First of all,
but that's how he swings.
I can tell you right
when
now,
he hit the reporter one time, he kind of gave him a gayish backhand. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but a real man isn't going to slap you.
Well, I think he got up there, probably wanted to punch him, but he realized that might be too much on national TV.
Nah,
so
I don't think he was. I think in one way, I think it was staged, and it's never will be known until many years later, because the ratings are so bad for that stupid show anyway.
I don't know. Chris Rock looks a little flabbergasted afterwards too, while they're bringing up the next winner or whatever. He's like, I don't know. And when he's up there, he's got his hands behind his back, which is the worst thing to do when someone's coming up to you, because now you don't have time to react to block or anything. That's why you should always have your hands up here.
Or like Steven Seagal.
Yeah. But when he first swayed, he was smiling because he's like, like kind of like joking around. Hey, So he's like, but his natural reaction, he leans automatically, and then it gets hit, and then it makes him go.
What makes me think it was fake in one way is because Will does the whole little slap, and then he walks back and he's going like this, like he's a tough guy.
That's how
he's doing like a George Jefferson walk,
He's from Philadelphia. That's how they do it there.
Well, if he was from Philly and West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spend most of my days relaxing. You're not going to slap. You're going to punch.
I don't know, because I don't think he's ever punched anybody in his life, probably.
Probably not.
His adult life, actually. But
and in one way, it makes me think it was real because, like you said, Chris does seem kind of stunned, and it doesn't seem like acting. Will walking back seems like acting. Like, I made my statement. I'm walking back. I'm doing the George Jefferson walk. I look cool, and then keep your my wife's fucking name.
That looked real.
No, you're fucking mouth.
That looked intense to me. Like, that was real emotional.
Crying or whatever.
Yeah, I think he really made a big mistake there. Overall, his acting career is going to take a big hit over that.
Well, he did remove himself from the Academy.
Right, and then he had a Netflix movie in the works. They put that on hold. They didn't cancel it, but they put it on hold. And then also Bad Boys Part 4 was in the works too, so that's on hold too, or some shit.
None of that's going to matter.
Yeah.
They'll still make that movie and it'll be a hit.
Yeah, it'll be 2-3 years from now, but they never know. When you go online, some people applauded him for doing, stick up for your woman. Yeah, but stick up for your woman in a bar setting or something like that. But a comedian, that's what they do. They roast people.
And you don't sit in the front row if you know there's a comedian.
Right. Right.
If you want to get roasted by a comedian in any kind of way, antagonized, insulted, abused, sit in the front row.
I wish Chris Rock gained his composure back enough to keep going with the jokes. Like I said, my own video last week is like, reminds me of the time when I shaved just one nut. Looking
Yeah.
at you two, and then some cuckold jokes and a couple other stuff. And
I can tell
I
you
think
right now. Go ahead.
if he would have came back up and slapped him on the stage, then they probably would have finally removed him. Probably.
I can tell you right now, if it was me and he said, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, your fucking mouth, I would say, okay, hey, Baldy.
Yeah.
I would have, hey, you look like a Kojak.
Right. Or I would have said, but she can't keep Puff Daddy out of her mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
or
too.
so.
Ask August.
Yeah.
Ask the rapper August. Yeah. She couldn't keep it out of her mouth.
Oh man.
I would have insulted him
Yeah.
completely. I would have roasted him really.
Right. At
And he
that
could
point,
come back up on stage and I would have whacked him.
yeah. Next time it's going on. Yeah.
I wouldn't have my hands behind my back. I would be ready.
Right. But I think Chris Rock, truthfully, I think he was there and he thought, okay, yeah, he's coming up. Oh, it's gonna be a funny thing he's doing because I just roasted his wife. I didn't realize he was gonna slap the shit out.
I mean, in some ways, I do think it was real, but I think the Academy should have removed him right then and there.
They should
If
have.
it was
Yeah.
in a club setting.
Supposedly, they asked him to leave, and he refused.
And he refused.
Yeah.
And that's when I would have called the cops and said, hey, security, escort this asshole out. I definitely, if I was running the Academy, I would have definitely done it. I don't care who you are. You did something like that and it's real, guess what? You're leaving.
Right.
Because one, if he was in a nightclub setting and Chris Rock made an insult and somebody came up there and slapped him, guess what? They would have been out of there.
I done switched my beers up. I'm drinking a Yingling Black and Tan.
Black and Tan.
Yeah, that's funny. You sent me some Yingling thing the other day. I was like, oh man, they come out with a friggin' Chesterfield and Yingling Premium.
Yeah, Yingling actually came out with soap and body wash and stuff like that.
Does it smell like Yingling?
I don't know. I'm sure it uses hops and barley and all that crap.
That'd be funny if Diddy uses that. Oh yeah, I love Yingling.
Yeah, I love this. Wait a second, let me go down there.
Yeah, let me rub that Yingling on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
like this.
All you're doing is if you're doing it like this, you're asking for,
Right. So that's me. Sorry about my soap flashback.
You took that down the wrong path, I tell you.
But when we talk about Diddy with his Yingling and soap, how excited he'd be.
Anyway, back to Yingling, right? Okay. Yingling's also putting in Tampa here in Florida. They're actually building a Yingling hotel.
Oh, really?
Right next to their brewery.
Oh.
So this is going to be something that they can make a lot of money off of because they're right next to Busch Gardens.
And have a lot of tourists from Pennsylvania. Hey, Yingling in Florida has a hotel and is by Busch Gardens.
Yeah, they'll be able to do a lot with that,
Now, the old Busch Gardens in Virginia, that closed down, right? That's no longer in existence.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't know.
I can't remember. Let's look it up. I think it's no longer in existence, but I want to look it up. Because I used to see commercials for that one all the time when I was a kid, Busch Gardens. Let's check.
Get your yayas, get your wawas, adventure island.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Busch Gardens, Virginia.
Busch Gardens around Williamsburg. Sure.
Well, it's still around, I guess.
Yep. I think it was a big mistake of them selling that brewery off of Yingling, of course, came in and took it over.
Yeah.
Or they took over the old Stroh's brewery. That's
Stroh's, yeah. No, at Busch Gardens itself, it had a little brewery which just provided beer there at Busch Gardens, I think, right?
Well, no, they produce beer not only there but also for the market.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
But what they did was when they eliminated it from the portfolio of Budweiser,
Right.
Anheuser-Busch, and disconnected from Busch Gardens, it was a real mistake. I think they should have kept it together.
Right. So they don't give the free beers out anymore because of that.
Yeah, but I think they should connect it, stay connected, because they could have done the brewery tours. They could have done a lot more in depth stuff. They could have done. They could have made it a micro brewery and actually did craft brews.
They already got animals at Busch Gardens. They could have had those horses there too. The Clydesdales.
Yeah, they usually had the Clydesdales
Had
at Busch
that
Gardens.
and the wagon. Yeah.
They usually had it at Busch Gardens.
Oh, really? Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you go to Busch Gardens in Tampa, it feels like you're in Africa.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in a while, and I'd like to go back again just to check it out.
That's their main theme. Most of these years have been an African type thing, huh?
Yeah, they have that the Serengeti
Egyptian, African. Of course they got the animals and stuff, but
yeah, the when you go out on the train, you go across the Serengeti.
Right. They even have a big SUV thing too. You go out on it.
But
kind of like Jurassic Park, but it's.
I think that as far as Will Smith goes, yeah, I think that if you're a real adult, a real man, one, you might have went up there and talked to him, but definitely behind the scenes, behind the curtains or whatever, you would have made a point of making it known to him. Don't be talking about my wife. But then I think Jada Pinkett Smith, she didn't like Chris Rock from back in the day when Chris Rock picked on her before.
2000, I forget what year it was, where they boycotted the Oscars because not enough black people are being nominated. So he made fun of them then, which is right. Boy, you know what? You can't force shit on people. You can't. If you're a good actor, Will Smith, some of his movies are okay. I don't think he's a great actor per se.
I don't think he's a great actor.
I think
he's an okay.
He's good, okay, but he doesn't have a lot of range or anything. Really.
I don't think that the movies that he tried to show his range, I don't think it really shows anything.
And I haven't seen that movie he won the Oscar for, but I heard a lot of people say that movie sucked.
I imagine so. Personally, I think, like you said, if you're a good actor and you in a good role and you do well in it, you get nominated. If you don't, guess what? You don't get nominated. Granted, a lot of it is politics, and granted, they do fund the nomination and the promotion of it all, but you have to have the talent. And I was thinking about this. A lot of musicians and a lot of actors, they don't have the talent, and they don't have the ability to emote the feelings and so forth in music and in the movies like you're supposed to be able to do. And then you want me to nominate you all because you're black? I'm sorry. No. To me, it's you either have the talent or you don't.
Right. It's based on skills and
just like when they talk about, I want more women justices on the Supreme Court. Okay, now you're saying you want women particularly because of their sex, not because of their skill and their expertise.
And and all the nominees were all black women, not one white woman on there, not one white man, all black women. So what's that tell you? You're doing stuff based on race
and sex.
You can't tell me all black women are the only ones qualified for the Supreme Court justice.
Exactly. The most talented person, the most experienced and skilled, talented person should be the one that gets the awards, the one that gets the positions.
Right.
I mean, when you go in for a job interview, they shouldn't be looking at any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They should be looking at the fact of whether you have the experience, the education, and knowledge
Right.
to perform that job.
And that's hard to do too because people lie on their resumes and stuff too.
Yeah,
There
but
should,
when you
there should
hire
be
them, you have
there should be
90 days.
there should be official. Yeah, that's true. There should be an official stamp that you get. Okay, this guy has really done this. You go to a notary, they could double check. Okay, yeah, you did work at this place. You did work at this place. They said you. Oh, you got references. Let me call you references. And the notary stamps that shit. Yeah, this person's telling the truth on their resume.
But
Or something.
even if they lied on their resume,
Now.
you get hired, you got to know what you're doing.
Right.
Otherwise,
You got 90 days.
Yeah.
The golden rule. If everybody lived by it, it'd be a better world. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated.
That is true. Of course, if you're a cuckold,
You
like
can't
Will
treat.
Smith,
Yeah. You can't treat people like you want to be treated if you're a cuckold. It's cuckold golden rule is like treat me like
trash.
yeah.
Have no respect for me.
Just do to my woman whatever you want in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Smith, and when Chris Rock said that joke, he's like, and she's like rolling her eyes, and then he went up a stage like that quick. Probably saw her eyes. Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. Laughing at that. Yeah,
Where were you at? You were.
we were talking about Will Smith being cuckold. I can't remember.
Yeah. That's right. Will Smith.
Trying to check. Oktoberfest. I can see an Oktoberfest in your background.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad beer though. Yingling Black and Tan, which is their Yingling Premium with Yingling Porter.
You know, this is I'm going to say this, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Shagdog. All right.
All right.
You're all right with some guy, younger or whatever. It doesn't matter. Another guy having sex with your wife. You're all right with your wife parading that with you coming on her show and saying, yes, well, you entered what, an entanglement? What do you mean by entanglement? You were with him, you know. That she said she got into an entanglement.
Oh,
Did
that
you
was
see that interview? Not interview, but that
her
segment
show
of
that
the
she
show?
had. No,
Yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't watch it.
She had Will Smith on there, and she said, "Well, I just wanted to bring you on, and I was
Right.
going through some stuff, and I got into an entanglement with somebody." Da da da.
Oh, that's
It's
how it went.
entanglement, you know.
So who was the entanglement with? Was it Puff Daddy or was it?
August?
I don't even know who the hell that is. Did she have
I
something
don't
to do?
know either.
Did
Some
she have
know
something to
about
do
it.
with Puff Daddy too? Because I saw a pic. Someone showed a picture of her and Puff Daddy. I was like, it was something. She got something
But
going
she
on.
said entanglement, and then she turned around and said, "I was going through a lot of things, and I was hurting, and I was sad." And like that's an excuse.
Yeah.
Grow up, grow up. Everybody's hurting. Everybody's sad. Everybody,
Yeah.
you have no reason to be. Be appreciative and grateful for what you have. You freaking selfish, bitch.
Right. Hey, Jammer fan, thanks for watching.
Hey, Jammer fan.
Yeah, I mean, I would have left it right then.
Yeah.
Just like I did the last one when she told me she was.
Hey, ask Jammer fan
When
if
I
he
caught
wants
her.
to join.
Jammer fan, do you want to join? I don't think he can. I think he quit drinking or something.
Ah. Yeah.
Or he's slowing down.
I hate quitters.
We're already 30 minutes on this video, Jammer. That was quick, huh?
Yeah, that was quick. And we didn't even have a topic.
I know.
But just in general, I just think it's just stupid. It's just crazy. You bring it. You're okay with your wife having sex with other men, but as soon as somebody makes a joke of a non-threatening, non-life-threatening
Not about having
condition,
sex with your wife. Yeah, or anything.
yeah, all of a sudden you have a problem with it because she's not happy.
And everybody says a bad joke. It wasn't that bad. He's saying she was going to get a part in a movie.
Believe me, I thought it was funny. When I heard, I still laugh at it.
I bet you if they came up to her and said, "Hey, we want you," yeah,
G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
right. And I bet you actually the producers go, "Hey, we want you to do G.I. Jane 2. We're going to pay you, so many millions of dollars to do it." I bet you she'd take it.
Oh yeah, she'd take it.
Of course, she wouldn't. She's not a good enough actress to do it, so it's not going to be offered. But
no, Demi was a much better actress, and I don't even think Demi's all that great of an actress.
Right? Is she got any good parts? His wife there?
No, she's never been in anything that's been successful.
Right. I mean,
It's been all Will's money.
What is her most famous role? I don't even know what the hell it is.
Don't even know it. Will Smith's wife.
She's like the second Robin Givens.
You hear me? Her best role has been Will Smith's wife.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, another thing, too, she always, when I watched a little bit of her show, she was always talking about me and Tupac and me and Tupac and me and Tupac. If I had a girl who kept mentioning some guy from her past, I'd be like, bitch, you need to shut the hell up.
I guess Jammer fan couldn't join. That's okay.
Yeah.
We appreciate you watching, Jammer fan. Is your other buddy watching?
What buddy?
Oh, the one that you said would watch.
No, I don't have anybody.
Yeah, you put it in the message. You said somebody was going to watch if we would go live.
Oh, I meant Jammer fan. Yeah.
What kind of nonsense was that? You said some weird name.
I voice texted it, so maybe it didn't come out right.
Jennifer Franz. Who's Jennifer Franz?
That's Jammer fan with voice text.
Golly.
Voice to text.
What nonsense is that?
That's his new name. That's his new name now, Jennifer Franz.
Jennifer Franz is going to watch if we go live.
Jammer dropped out again. Man, he's having a horrible time.
I do like this salted lime lager.
Oh, Jammer, we did get one new subscriber the other day, and he actually sent me a message. Hey, I just watched your... Is that you in the video? I just subscribed. It was my cousin from New York.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but he just started doing a podcast like a month or two ago. He said he wants to... His podcast is just interviewing people and people tell about their lives. It's called...
Oh, wow. He should interview you.
Yeah, he said he wants to get me on there, but I was like, I don't know, because I have a pretty boring life. But
no, I see demons.
I know. Yeah.
You want me to spit in your eye?
Yeah, stuff like that. But that probably won't come up if he's like, so tell me about your life. When you went from New York and where you are now. Yeah.
Oh, it has to come up. Tell me about all your sexual relationships.
Right.
That would be the key phrase.
Yeah, he said, is that YouTube beer review channel? It's freaking awesome. I subscribed.
That's right. We are awesome.
Yeah.
Even without me, we're still awesome.
Right. That's true.
But with me, we're awesomest.
Awesomer.
Awesome.
I had one dude, another friend on Facebook. He was like, "I can't believe you drank that much." Yeah, one of our beer where we did like 5 beer reviews in a row.
Jeez, you should look at the old videos.
I know.
We really drank a lot back then.
Mm-hmm. He was talking about our St. Patrick's Day one. Yeah. Our St. Patrick's Day one we recently did. We did do a lot, but we've done a lot more before, though.
I've hardly ate anything today.
Yeah, I haven't eaten since this morning. Oh, shit.
I had roast beef, gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans, corn this morning at about 2:30.
Wow.
And then I had a banana about 2 o'clock today.
I had, when I got home from work this morning, I had spaghetti and meatballs. And that was it.
And now I'm getting all my vitamins, minerals, and all the wonderful flavonoids from
Flavonoids, I like that one.
beer.
There's definitely some flavonoids in there.
Yeah.
Well, you got to figure. You got your hops. You got all your green vegetables, right? Hops and
I don't know, green, maybe brown.
is there some green hops? I don't know.
Well, it's floral hops.
Kind of greenish.
Yeah. Barley is usually brown.
Yeah. But yeah. One viewer still shows. Must be a Jammer fan, I'm guessing.
All right, Jammer fan, you die-hard son of a bitch.
Right. Or one of our other great subscribers.
Yes, one of our other great subscribers.
Comment, subscribe, like. Tell Jammer how you like his Andy Barney shirt.
Or tell Shagdog how you like Trump 2020 shirt.
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put an X through that 20 and put 24 on there. That really pissed the people off.
I just like make America safe again.
Can you believe 80-some million people voted for Biden?
No,
I can't believe it. And if they did, that's 80-some million dummies.
Here's one of the reasons why I don't believe it. They said the top 10 most admired people. Of course, you had Jesus and you had, da-da-da-da-da. They even mentioned Obama, but Trump was there in the top, I think, 5, along with Obama and everything. Biden, I don't even think he appeared on the list. And this was a massive survey.
Mm-hmm. Now,
one, you're saying, okay, the most admired person, and he had just won the election. Just won the election when this thing finally came out and everything. So you're telling me that the most admired person, let me rephrase that. You're telling me the president who got the more votes than Obama, more votes than Trump, more votes than Reagan, who was very much liked and admired.
Okay. Now, was Trump in the most hated people in the world too?
I don't know about that. But what I'm getting at is you beat those 3 people out and you don't even show up in the top 10 list of the most admired.
Yeah. Well, this just goes to show you, I don't care how much you hate a person. If they're doing halfway decent and the country is running okay and the country's security and gas and economy is doing okay, re-elect that motherfucker.
I mean, look how many people turn around and say, you know what? Biden, you suck. We need Trump back.
Yeah.
And let me clarify this. I don't like Trump personally. I really don't. Do I think that he is for America? Do I think that he wants to do something great for America or what's
Make America great again?
No, that's not the phrase, but I mean, do I think that he appreciates America and everything that he's able to attain during? Okay, yes, I do. I think that he actually, because he said it before he even tried to run for president, years back in the 80s and everything. He goes, I can't buy glass here in America, for the windows. I can't buy
Right.
windows here in America. I have to buy it from China. I would buy American windows if they made them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I can understand companies going to places like China or other countries for cheaper labor because Americans here, I want 16, 20, $30 an hour, where they could take their business over there and pay someone like 50 cents an hour or whatever.
What
But
bothers me, go ahead.
there's got to be a way to fix that somehow. I don't know. Man, it's the one world economy.
What bothers me is the fact that we stand for freedom, individual rights, human rights. And one of the biggest offenders of human rights we do business with, and
Right.
that's China.
Right.
I'm sorry, but we shouldn't be doing
Shit.
business. If we believe these things, if we actually believe these virtues that we emote, or whatever you want to call the word I'm looking for, if we actually truly believe these things, we
Emo.
should not be doing business with somebody that is so egregious to human rights.
Right.
That's my emotional.
Yeah. Emo.
expression.
Yeah. You got emo on me. Have
Yeah.
you ever been with an emo girl?
No, but you have.
Well, she was that back then. There wasn't an emo around. She was kind of more of a punk rockish kind of girl. Shaved sides her heads. We'll get a spitter in her eye. Actually, you know who her favorite band was? She wasn't even punk rock, but her favorite band was Skid Row.
All right. We're at 46 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh man. Yeah, I wish I could get an emo girl. That'd be great. Just for one night.
One-legged emo girl.
Not a one-legged one. Been there, done that. The one leg.
I want a midget emo girl.
I tell you what, the one time I came across a girl with no arms on POF, I was like, oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't have any arms. She had legs. No
She
arms.
would use her feet to stroke you off.
I tell you.
If you were a footman.
I wonder if there's a dating site for like handicapped people. And I should go on there. I just,
You know what? If there isn't, you should create one.
I know. Like blind leading to blind.com.
Oh, that would be cool. Blind leading the blind. Can't hear
Dating
me.
site.
That's okay. I'm all right with you being deaf.
Yeah. I say that'd be the perfect girlfriend. Deaf, blind, and mute. She can't talk, she can't see, she can't hear. Just lay there, lady.
Lay across your big brass bed.
Yeah, but yeah,
that's so bad of us to say, but you know what? I don't feel bad about it because one reason.
I'm jealous because there's somebody out there doing like a 2-arm missing lady, and I'm not.
Well, I just don't feel bad about it because the liberals would be all crazy about it, would be like promoting this, promoting that, and everything like that. Well, you know what? Who cares? Does that make any sense?
I guess. But now you got in TVs. Even I started watching Ozark recently, and then
you watched that?
Yeah, I'm on like season. I'm still on season 1, I think. I just started season 2.
You need to pick up the pace and get up.
Just started season 2, actually. But the one uncle's gay with the FBI agent. I'm like, are you shit me? They had to have some. They just had to have some gay shit in here. Yeah.
And what gets me about that is like I said, it is a small percentage of the population that's gay or transgender,
Right?
Whatever you want to call it.
But you think of all the main characters in that show, that's almost 20% are gay.
And what gets me about it is, does it help move the story along?
Well, and
I'm all right. I'm all right with the fact that if you say transgender, gay,
right.
black, Hispanic, whatever, if it helps move the story along, if it means something to the story,
And it didn't have to. It was blackmail. The FBI agent blackmailed into helping them
yeah.
by being gay. Oh, you prostituted yourself when you were younger. It could have been many different ways he blackmailed, but it had to be a gay shit, right?
What bothers me about it is, like I said, if it adds value to the story, if it doesn't add value to the story, why am I watching it?
And I'm okay with that, with the gay scenario there of blackmailing. But you got so much of it already in TV shows and stuff. Why does it have to be gay? He was already a criminal. You know that the whole family are thieves. Why didn't you blackmail him? Why did they have to make it a gay thing? Why did they blackmail some crime he committed?
It comes down to one thing, and that is that they want to be woke.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the storyline. It has nothing to do with adding value to the storyline. It has nothing to do with moving the storyline along. It's just like, oh, this would be good because you know what? We will get gay ratings.
Right.
And if we can capture the gay rating and we capture the black rating and we capture the Hispanic rating and then we capture the white rating and then we capture the
got a
yellow,
lot of ratings. Now we might lose a few white people or whatever here, or different people don't like gays, or we might lose a few, but we're gaining those people at least, that group. Yeah.
Because if we're gay, if we have a gay person on there, the whole gay community will watch it.
Right. That's whatever, thousands, hundred thousands, whatever.
And that's what they're looking at. And it's got nothing to, like I said, it's got nothing to do with adding value to the story.
Right.
I know what you mean because the FBI agent in Ozark was gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was dating the one gay guy, right?
That was his ex-boyfriend, the black FBI agent. And then he manipulated the white fishing or the crime family, the thieves of the local community. Took him fishing guide and then got him to be gay. And but he did a background check on him and found out that he used to prostitute himself when he was younger or whatever. Yeah. And he got arrested for prostitution.
Yeah.
And so there's your gay scenario.
That to me is just ridiculous. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's start a new one.
This is a good one. I'll leave that hour video up for all of our gay friends.
If they get this far.
All right, well, I'm Shagdog.
I'm Jammer, and we are the Spit a Swallow Beer Review, and this has been a segment of drinking and thinking.
Right. Best damn beer review ever.
Well, we just rambling on about whatever we're thinking as we were drinking.
Yeah, that's right. That's why it's good. Hey, drinking and thinking.
Yeah.
We would call it thinking and drinking.
Yeah, that made me better.
Yeah, drinking, thinking.
We're thinking about drinking, and we're drinking about thinking.
Okay, drinking, thinking, and drinking.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you on the next one, folks. I gotta stop using that word, folks. I've been saying that a lot lately, folks. Hey, we'll see you on the next one, folks. We'll see you on the next one, people.
Get woke.
Yeah, how about people? Is that better?
We'll see you on the next one, you LBGKYN jelly
community. Peanut butter and jelly community.
Yeah. Gorilla.
McGilly Gorilla. All right. Ooh.
Yo, for primates, press 1. Looks like.
That was my blind girlfriend doing a painting of our logo. I love her.
Yeah, I'm amazed how well she can do that as she
Yeah.
is blind.
I tell you what, she's amazing.
And I'm surprised because she's blind lesbian.
Right. And deaf.
That tends to have sex with a
I
heterosexual male.
I sent her what's that call where you read it with your fingers? Yeah.
Braille?
Yeah, she thinks I'm a man or I'm a lesbian too, a woman. I sent her letters and
And she's stuck on it still.
I tuck for her.
Oh.
And when I get it in her, I tell her it's via braille that it's a vibrator or a dildo. A small dildo, but yes.
Yeah, it's a dildo, nonetheless.
The biggest ones they sell nowadays because of the woke people.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right. Well,
I love her.
With another one, man.
All right, let's do it.
And I'm going to grab some more beer.
I'll send you the link.
Thank you, sir.